Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniela and today we are unboxing the Fairyloot October monthly box. This month's Fairyloot theme is Sell Your Soul. I'm just going to dive straight in and pull out the first item, which is a pair of socks. So this is Raven socks designed by No One Designs. They feel nice quality, they feel very thick. I think I am getting a little bored of getting socks now because we've had a few pairs of socks, but moving swiftly on, I like this item. We've had one of these previously. This is one of the little pop-up book trays, or just trays in general. Nice little storage container from Fairyloot. It has wire around the top, which makes it stand even when there's nothing in it, which I really like. We previously had an Addie LaRue one for this. This time we have, oh, Stephanie Garber. Heroes don't get happy endings, they give them to other people. So I'm guessing this is based on her newest series, which is Once Upon a Broken Heart. She previously also did the Caraval series. I don't recognise the quote, so I'm guessing it's Once Upon a Broken Heart. I really like this item. I have used this item and I will use this one also. Not a massive fan of the socks, but absolutely love this item. One of the items that Fairyloot have chosen to do in this month's box is a paperback book. So we also have a second book in this box, which is Princess of Souls by Alexander Christo. The synopsis for this one says, "There are many who believe they can cheat their death. When they fail, I take their souls. Every single one. Celestra is heir to a powerful magic. Locked away in a tower by a cruel king, her destiny is to foretell death and harvest doomed souls to feed his immortality. Nox is a soldier who has spent years plotting vengeance on the crown. Now he's determined to steal the king's immortality and kill the entirety of his court, starting with Celestra. But when Celestra and Nox's futures become entwined and death seeks both their souls, they're forced to put their trust in each other. Can they work together to escape their dark fate?" It sounds like this is a fantasy romance. I love fantasy romance, so I am happy with this. And we have some orange sprayed edges on this one. The fourth item in this month's box appears to be an art print. Again, not a huge fan, but it does have a lovely foil on it, and I'm guessing based on the artwork, I feel like this could be like maybe Howl's Moving Castle, possibly. It is a very nice print, I will say that. It is a nice piece of artwork. Haven't read the book myself, haven't watched the film. Maybe if I had, I would appreciate this slightly more. We have this month's tarot cards for the month, and they are Temperance and the Judgment. So I do really like the artwork on these new tarot cards. And then finally we have this month's book. We have the monthly bookmark for the book and a lovely print with the author letter on the back. So this month's book is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. This appears to be the standard cover with a little bit of foiling added here, plain edges, and then we have, okay, so we have some artwork on the end papers. We also have artwork on the back end papers, which is slightly different. We then have this printed wraparound design on the hardcover. It's all very dark. I kind of wish some of this was like a bit more visible. So like you can tell there's leaves around here, but like it's all very dark. You can't really see the design properly. Silver foil on the edge, and again just the leaves on the back, which again aren't very visible. I feel like this needed to be brighter. We do also have a reverse dust jacket. Again, it appears to be by the same artist that's done the end papers. All together, like the end papers, the cover of the book, and then the dust jacket, they do all go together very well. It is very cohesive. I think I would still be tempted to just use the normal dust jacket just because of the foiling on it, but I do like the naked hardcover. Looking at the spoiler card, we have the canvas basket, which is inspired by Once Upon a Broken Heart. And then we have Cabe's Water Socks, which are a tribute to the Raven Cycle series by Maggie Stiefvater. Still need to read that. Foiled art print, Howl's Moving Castle, and Princess of Souls, which is the book. The tarot cards are inspired by characters from Arc of a Scythe, which is Rowan and Citra. I do like this new thing that Fairyloot are doing, where the tarot cards are influenced by the monthly books or the recent series that they have done, so I do like that. I am overall happy with the box. Really love this. Not keen on the art print and the socks. Love the paperback, so 50-50 on the items. And then I'm not as impressed with the book design this month, just because I feel like, I know it's called One Dark Window, but I feel like the designs are very, very dark. So dark to the point where like you really can't make out the design. I feel like it's not doing the design justice. I feel like if they'd had a bit more contrast in there, a bit more saturation on the leaves so that you could actually like see the design and the detail, I feel like that would have been better. Other than that, I am excited to read this. This is apparently an adult book, but they consider it a YA crossover. So I'm excited for the prospect of reading a more adult book rather than YA. And I'm looking forward to next month's Fairyloot box. I'm not sure if this is a series or a standalone. Can someone please let me know in the comments if you know, is this a standalone? I like to wait until I've got all the books in a series before I start, because I ain't waiting. I need to read the next book immediately after finishing. The exception being the final book in the Throne of Glass series, because I'm terrified of reading it. But I'm not doing myself a service because I think I saw a spoiler the other day on Instagram. So I'm not happy about that. So I really do need to get on and read that final book before I see any other spoilers. As always, if you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.